My name is Matt Rehberg, farm down by Clinton, Wisconsin, primarily a row crop operation, corn, beans, and then a little bit of wheat, a little bit of hay for a couple of cows. Mostly no-till or some sort of a reduced tillage system. We've used cereal rye now for probably 10 to 15 years in different capacities, running it ahead of soybeans, terminating it pretty early, fall seeded. Before that, we tried oats and just didn't really have good results. They just seem to die out too quickly without getting a result. We've since then experimented with running more rye ahead of corn. We've tried terminating it at different times, whether it's been pre-plant or actually trying to quote unquote plant green, but that's been mainly in the soybean system. We're not that brave in corn yet. We've done crimson and berseem clover, mainly in wheat. Tillage radishes quite a while ago, on and off. And then, of course, oats, and then the two type of rye that we can get to grow, which is cereal rye and winter rye. That was a joke there. Honestly, with soybeans, you have a lot of leeway. We haven't really found anything that is a huge watch out other than kind of your best management practices, such as scouting for insects. And then as you can see, this little patch of rye I'm standing in here is green. I had a little tree planter I was testing out this spring. We had rye cover crop out here. I ran the planter back and forth. As you can see, if you damage that rye at all, when it's really young, it takes quite a while for it to recover to where it'll take up herbicides. And we have seen this in the past. You know, if you go out and you plant green in short rye and then you follow it with the sprayer within a day or so, you're going to end up with some survivors, some green streaks out there. You're better off waiting for a rain, letting that rye recover, and then you'll get a good kill, or kill it before you hit it with anything mechanical. I would just say for us, soil movement, residue movement, it really does seem to hold residue and soil in place. That being said, long term, the jury's still out on, I mean, does it pay? That's the number one question I get all the time from neighbors and friends is, does it pay? Do you see the return? And I always tell people it's really hard to see that in our lifetime or short term. It's pretty expensive to seed this. You know, the results take years. The biggest challenge is, first, financially. It's not cheap. When you sit down and you look at, if you're seeding, you know, rye, I think in this neck of the woods is somewhere between 12 and 18 bucks a bushel. And then you have the seeding cost and the machinery. And outside of the costs and the wear and tear, the logistics of just trying to do a good job seeding in the fall while you're harvesting and everything else is going on. To be successful, you do need to treat it like a crop. Being no-till, termination for us is chemical. It's just it fits our system, and it's the most cost-effective, quickest way to do it. We've done both planting green on a limited scale, 100 or 200 acres here and there. But I would say most of the time we're terminating ahead of planting soybeans, strictly because we do all of our own spraying, and that just fits into our spraying schedule. We lay the pre-down, especially we grow a decent chunk of food grade non-GMO beans. So you really have to get those beans sprayed before they come up. It gets kind of risky if you're trying to plant and then hoping the sprayer can stay close enough behind the planter and get those beans sprayed before they come out of the ground. So typically we are killing the rye before the beans come up, although we have planted green into rye that's anywhere from 6 inches to about 18 inches tall.